Welcome to D&K Podcast, our Christmas edition. Just to let everybody know, this will be the final episode for the year. So come and enjoy. And today we get the opportunity that we don't usually do. We get the opportunity to not talk about politics today. It's Christmas. We want to think of happy thoughts. We want to end the year in happy thoughts, and so we decided we wanted to just do a show just to be happy and promote a local business that has a lot of things going on. So I think the best person to introduce this person would be my co-host Daryl Arnold. Would you like to do the honors?
I would love to introduce Kelly. No, but we have Kelly Cameron today. Kind of wanted to focus this show on girl power, female entrepreneurs and what they have going on. Of course, she does own this business with her husband, but Kelly is an entrepreneur at heart, a true one. So many years of doing it. So without further ado, we have Mrs. Kelly Cameron in the studio with us today. And we're going to talk all things holiday parties. We're going to talk about Cypress Point Resort. How you doing today, Kelly?
I'm doing good. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for being with us. I know it's a little chilly outside and wet. People aren't feeling so good today, but
it's been some things going around, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely chilly. And I'm definitely, you can tell, not on my A game, but that's okay.
Hey, you know what?
I couldn't tell.
Well, what I've noticed for working with Kelly and Mo both, they're just really good people to work for. But the whole thing that's going on at Cypress Point is like one big family. That's the way I explain it to everybody. This time of the year, you would probably say, because I've heard you say, is a really good time to be involved or be around Cypress Point.
It's a fun time of the year for us.
Holiday season.
There's a lot going on. Everybody's happy for sure. Doing a lot of holiday parties and hosting schools and safari rides and Santa. And we spent a month decorating the property. So it's just getting fun.
It's a big property.
It is a big property. Yeah. We've got a great couple of ladies that decorate it. Thank gosh. Because I've gotten one of my 3 trees up at home and I'm definitely not in the holiday spirit like I should be. Just under the weather and getting all things done out there. It's kind of slowed me down at home a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you,
and it takes a lot to decorate. I'm telling you, it takes so much energy. I'm so glad my 15-year-old now, and like for the last, I would say 4, 5, 6 years, she's pretty much done the decorating for the house. And I'm like, thank you.
Wow. Well, she's kind of at that age,
and she gets excited about it. And I'm like, as long as there's a tree up and I can because I leave my lights on all year because to me, the glow of like it being dark, but then I still want it on during the daytime. And it's just, that's all I want to see. It's in our living room. It's like in the corner of my eye when I'm watching TV or what. That's what I want. That's all. All I want.
Well, my 20-year-old put up her tree in her room and has not touched anything else in the house. So I didn't get that privilege. She's busy right now in Gatlinburg, I think. So.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, that's a beautiful place to be this time of
she's
year.
just living her best college life right now.
There you go. Can't ask for anything more.
Right.
Can't say a whole lot about my marriage, but I can say the honeymoon was good.
In Gatlinburg.
It was a very beautiful place.
Yeah. I'm not going to comment on that at all.
Yeah, please, let's not. But,
or bring up my past.
Yeah. But it was a good place.
Yeah, Gatlinburg is super fun. I think it's grown a lot since I've been there too. So.
Well, I know it's grown a lot since I've been there because this was a long time ago. But yes, I still have friends that try to go every couple of years or whatever, and they say it's grown tremendously. But it was always
for a mountain trip. I just don't know when that'll happen.
Yeah, it is very cold.
Be able to take a break at some point.
Yeah, take a break and go to the mountains.
There's nothing like a good mountain trip though. If you've never done it, it is actually cool.
I'm guessing if you can brave the cold, this would be a really good time of year to go.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to survive, but.
Yeah. I'm just not a big cold person. I mean, if I could stay inside and drink coffee, hot chocolate, and bourbon by a fire, I may do it.
There you go.
Getting out and touring in the snow is not my thing.
Yeah, I've never been big on that either. They all taught me, my friends talked to us with 1 year to going into going over to Colorado Telluride to go skiing and all. And I'm like, man, I just don't really like all that snow.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'll do it. But you know, you always think in your mind when you're young, because I was like, well, I could skateboard, I could roller skate. I've tried ice skating a few times, wasn't that good at it, but I'll figure
I
out the
can't
skiing.
stand ice skating.
No, I busted my butt over and over and over. I'm like, I'm going back to the room. Y'all have fun.
I was born in Colorado, and I still don't like the snow. So,
Hmm.
and skiing, I don't get the concept. Everybody I know that goes skiing comes back with a torn ACL or a broke leg or something.
Well, I would not dare do it at my age now. But
No,
when I
no.
was young, even then, I was like on the ground.
I'm good to walk straight
On
on
the
2
ground,
feet,
on
much
the
less
ground.
try to tempt them with anything.
And
Yeah.
they were like, well, take a lesson. So I took, you know, they give you a little quote 15-minute lesson. Didn't do
Yeah.
any good. It
Yeah,
didn't
no.
do any good though.
Oh, is that the pizza and the French fries?
Something, yeah.
Pizza, French fries.
It was a long time ago. I just know I'm not doing it now.
I've never been skiing, so I wouldn't know. I've seen it, and I've seen too many people.
It's not easy like you would think, because
I don't
people
think
always
it's
from
easy.
here, they go there and say, well, I can water ski. I'm like, it's not like that.
It's not the same.
Not like
Not the
that.
same.
Just like roller skating is not like ice skating.
Oh no, it's not.
Two different deals.
No, it's not. Now they had the ice park here when I was, a teenager, and I figured out really quickly that I don't like ice skating. I mean, it's just not for me.
Your ankles have to.
I'm like, I don't see. And then I have friends who, grew up where I grew up. It's not like you had ice skating rinks, and they were able to just. I'm like,
Take
how are
off
y'all
and
doing?
go.
I'm just like on the side, just like what. I would just wait. Like, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna sit over here.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it.
So with Kelly, I wanted to, get the message out there for younger people out there listening. And we know it comes from sweat equity, basically. But, you got started early working.
Right.
And you got started early owning a business. Walk us through that a little bit.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, you just came out swinging, basically.
As young as I am, there's no way it's been that long. I'm certain of it. But it's been about 16 or 17 years ago when I acquired and bought Tire Depot. But I started working long before that in the casino industry and dealt with some restaurants and entertainment, booking shows for their showroom there, and had multiple restaurants there that I helped with, and then went over into the printing business for a little while and then into the automotive business. But kind of stepping back a little from that, not fully, but a little, to focus more on Cypress Point because it's like a 8-in-1 business. So
it is.
And right now we're full force. All 8 are moving. Sometimes catering and lodging is a little bit slow. Right now we're flipping the property 2 or 3 times a week. I know Saturday, I just got off the phone with the general manager on my way, and Saturday we've got 3 events going on. So we're shifting staff, and, I've got 4 bartenders going to one big Christmas party that I'll be attending. And then I've got other bartenders going to another Christmas party out on the reservoir that we are sending staff and full catering and bartending out there. Then we've got 250 people with a plated meal at our place, not to mention just the day-to-day of.
And not to mention, our Saturday night concert at Cameron's
Right.
Garage. Not to mention our regular Saturday night tavern. Not to mention our regular Saturday day.
And we've got a good band playing Saturday night that haven't played a lot, a lot for us.
Right.
So it's going to be pretty nerve-wracking.
It is going to be a big weekend.
Yeah, I've got to attend this Christmas party that I love attending. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's hosted by some friends of ours every couple of years, but it's going to be real nerve-wracking for me to be there and not able to engage. And, we'll be in semi-formal to formal dresses. I won't be able to take my phone around and look at the cameras and see what's going on. I'll have to be fully engaged in that moment, and I want to be, but it'll be really hard with that many things happening at one time.
It's a lot, but that's why it's so important with the 8-in-1 concept to have everybody focused on whatever
to coordinate all that.
Doing.
I mean, just the coordination alone.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that's why Kelly and I only get like 4 hours of sleep because we're coordinating
just
something.
going here and just happening there. I mean,
our poor chefs
kind of
they're beat down right
something.
now. They really are. We've also got a Friday night 450 person Christmas party off site, so we'll be taking all the food and all the alcohol. and all the staff and going off site, and they called and asked me to attend that Christmas party as well.
And then on top of that, we have sound check playing.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
which is another big crowd always.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
They played one of the Pearl events this
Yes,
past
they
year.
did. That's right. Our
Yeah.
summer concert tour,
Yeah,
they came.
Yeah, and
Did
they're
really
playing our
good.
New Year's Eve party this year too, so it'll be fun for that.
Yeah, they were asking about that earlier, New Year's Eve.
New Year's
New
Eve.
Year's
I
Eve.
said, oh, yeah, we have a couple of, well, and again, we have a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, we have 2 New Year's Eve events. We have one private,
Right.
not private, but it is a
Semi-private.
semi-private event that's hosted by a couple friends of mine and myself, and it's more of a table
Right.
grab 8-9 friends and come out and get a table, and
Sure.
you'll have a meal and we'll have music and fireworks and all
Oh,
that.
that sounds fun.
And then you have the other New Year's Eve, which is going to be,
The garage will have a New Year's Eve party. Yeah.
which this time is going to be interesting because there's a couple of popular bands, one called Shake the Bucket and one called The Smoke. They're 2 different bands, but
Yeah.
members are coming and they're going to call it Smoke the Bucket.
Smoke the bucket.
And they're
I
so
love
fun.
it.
So
And
I'm gonna have
they
to break
are,
away for just a few minutes and run up there.
Yeah,
They're some of my favorite guys, but
yeah, because they know how to party. They know how
Yeah.
to bring the party. They know
Yeah.
how to bring it. Actually,
yeah.
Yeah,
we've
that's
been
the best.
we've been blessed over at Cypress Point with the amount of musicians that Kelly and I know together is crazy.
It's so
gotta be a
fun.
huge
It's
list.
so fun.
And,
yeah.
that's the
More
fun
than you
part of
can
our
count.
job. It really is.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
There's some great musicians
Yeah.
around. Like this place has so much talent in it. It's crazy to think.
Yeah,
Um,
that all of that comes out of such a small area. It really is
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
for the most part, it all comes from Rankin County. I mean, there's a few in Madison County, but
Yeah.
and very few in Hines County. And then
And it's been crazy lately. Like
all up towards Philadelphia area, there's a lot of great
Yeah,
music. We have a
blues.
lot of good
Yeah.
musicians from that, Dylan and all of them. So
when we had Spank the Monkey recently, they were amazing and
Right.
great. And then Saturday night, it was kind of slow. We were all kind of worried, and then Burnham Road kicked off, and it was fun.
and all of a sudden the people came.
They
Yeah.
came, and they even were singing for TJ and Laura Lee and Dylan. That was kind of cool. Everybody had a really, really good time.
And speaking of that, because we have it coming up soon, the Rankin County Red Carpet Awards.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And I know TJ Burnham was up for best
Band and performer.
band and performer of the year, which they're some of our favorite people in the world. But
And they won Best Band last year. Burnham Road did.
and then of course Cameron's Garage and Cypress Point and one of our bartenders and catering and
Yeah, we're up
live
for
music.
8
and
nominations. With
We're
Wow.
in 8 nominations, which those will be announced, I guess, in January.
Yeah, at the event. And the Tire Depot's up for Best Tire and Automotive Shop. So we've got a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just nonstop.
Yeah.
Kim always asks me, well, how you been? Because we run into each other here at the building. And I'm like, no. She's like, how do you do what all you do? I'm like, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
I take like a power
Woo.
nap if I can. If I can't, I just don't.
Yeah.
And it's really the only way I know to go. It's like all in, or I'm just not messing with it.
Right.
That's just
right.
my heart's in it.
So last night I wasn't feeling well at all. I've been battling this literally all weekend. And I told Daryl, I was like, I tried some bourbon, thinking that would knock it out, but it did for the moment, but it came back. But I took
Try a home
finally
remedy, right?
took some NyQuil last night, like some kind of NyQuil, cold and flu. But I really don't know what it is. It's just, to me, I think it's just a normal head cold.
Yeah.
But so I finally knocked myself out. I got off my computer and I went in and was sitting with my daughter and her boyfriend for a few minutes, and we talked and visited in the living room. And then I went there. My husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, schedules and ordering stuff for the store. And I got to make sure we have this. I got to make sure we have that. So finally about 1:30, I got up and took some NyQuil and just tried to knock myself out. So I slept till like 8, which is very
Which is
abnormal.
late. That's
Very
late.
abnormal.
That's late.
So I roll over and my daughter had texted me and said, will you help me get a few things ready? So she wouldn't forget anything. Of course, she got halfway to Gatlinburg and we realized she forgot swimsuits for the hot tub. I said, okay, well, you're young. You're going to wear a swimsuit. We'll get you some when you get up there. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I took the NyQuil. I got up and my phone had 32 text messages this morning from like 6:30 to 8. And I was like, is the building on fire? Has somebody been injured? Has a car ran over anybody? It's already like, what is going on? And it's just random texts of people asking questions, reminding me of things. And so I have 2 events to be at tomorrow night and 2 events to be at Thursday night and 2 events Friday night and 2 events Saturday night to attend, not mentioning what all we have going on.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to clone myself right now to see if I can get another Kelly and send her to the other events.
Yeah, I wish we could find some cloning. That would be nice.
Yeah.
It would,
Yeah.
let me stay home tonight. I'm
But it's one of those good. It's one of those good, hectic, good, busy, because
It is.
it's a very. I mean, what y'all have laid out there at Cypress Point is so much to offer. I mean, anybody in any age, any ability, even can find something fun to do.
It's so crazy. It really is.
And the safari alone, like I still need to go on the safari.
Okay, if you've not been on the safari is the least recognized thing at Cypress Point, but is the funnest thing at Cypress Point.
And she told me that when I first started. I'm like, what? And she's like, you have just got to.
You just got to go. Like,
and it's just like the funnest.
I know we got to go sometime. I think
it's just
Daryl still owes me a safari.
Yeah,
trip.
y'all, you need to get somebody to come and record y'all in the Jeep. So we went with the McLeans after being good friends with them for years and years and years. We'd never been through this before. I'd seen animals that they had brought in that they were bottle feeding or things like that. And Sean and Stephanie came over one night. They had a kangaroo, that he was having to keep with him. But I'd never really been through the safari. And so Mr. McLean gets on his side-by-side, or buddy, and he takes his stride. And he's kind of got the ability to go off the road because it's his place. And so he's kind of chasing the animals a little bit. And so Joni's laughing at me because they're coming through the window at me. And the whole time that she's laughing at me, she's looking. And this ostrich comes in and sticks his head in the window and gets her. And so we all bust out laughing. Food's flying everywhere. It was the funnest thing. And then you'll get to see the little cute, we have a little mini Shetland pony, and his name's Lieutenant Dan because he don't have any legs. And then we used to have this really cute little Highland named Jolene that I named, but my husband and Macy sold her. But
you got Mo's girlfriend.
We do. She's exited the property. Actually, I was told that she got sold too. I could not believe that, but she was digging up his fence.
Oh, yeah.
So lots of baby zebras right now running around.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Kangaroo in the pouch. You've really got to do this far. It is the most underrated part of the.
Probably have to take my daughter because she'll be jealous.
Maybe not this week or last week, of course, because of the weather, but generally speaking, every time I go there, and whatever time I get there in the afternoon, it could vary. There's already been school buses and kids galore.
Yeah.
Every day during the
churches, retirement homes. Yeah. Yeah. So they're
fun for everybody, fun for all ages.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't love beautiful animals? And who doesn't love
and you get to see them up close. That's why I want to do it. They're not behind the cage and you see them way over there and they're doing their thing. They're up in your face.
And
literally
we as kids, we had to go to a zoo. You didn't.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and you didn't really get to interact up close and
them.
Personal. You couldn't touch them at the zoo, or most of them. Some of them would come to the
but you didn't have that because when I went through there in that Jeep, we do offer Jeeps, ladies and gentlemen. But
recommend them.
We recommend
your car will be very dirty.
Yeah. There you go.
Because we say hold the food out the window, but for whatever reason, everybody's intent or reaction when the animals come through is to snatch the food back. Well, here come the animals in the car,
right?
And they do literally come in the car.
Yeah.
Hey, you're looking at ostriches like this. Whoa.
Yeah.
That was the funniest video. One of my friends went through there, and she was showing it to me, and she did the same thing. She pulled it back like this, and she had the video, and it was just literally right here, and she was just cracking up, and I'm just like, how did you do that?
Zebras will run along and catch up with you too. So we recommend the Jeeps for 2 things: animals and Bradley Parker.
Oh,
that's
and Bradley
the only
Parker.
2 things.
Yes.
That's a private joke.
Okay.
Bradley got up Saturday to go do a gig in Philadelphia, and his truck wouldn't start. And I said, Bradley, taking a Jeep to Philadelphia is not the best option. I don't know if you'll get there and back. They're for the animals.
Wow.
But
let me tell you something else cool we did Saturday. We went and rode Lorelei and Dylan around the property. And so we went to the back, and we have a church back there. And so we stopped because Dylan is from Louisville. And he said, I've never been in the church. So we walk in the church, And so they just start like belting out gospel hymns in the church, Laura Lee and
There you
Dylan.
go.
Oh wow, I bet that was awesome.
I mean, because it was empty.
Right,
And
you
so,
get that
yeah,
now.
they
Music,
just start
probably.
busting out hymns and like, oh my gosh, it was like
I bet.
chills.
Yeah.
And so we were just sitting in the church listening to them.
And you can't
Sing
get
hymns.
that natural effect like that unless you don't need a microphone, is what I'm
Right,
saying.
yeah,
You just
it
get
just
that natural
amplifies.
reverb and that natural.
Yeah.
I bet that was
Wow.
awesome because all three of them or two of them can sing.
Yeah, they're super
all of them.
talented. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
their harmonies, it's just illegal. They're so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
Dylan, so Dylan's other band, Lariat, he plays in Burnham Road and Lariat. Lariat will be there January 31st, he said.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of new stuff he's excited about.
And we have Barbie Bassett's husband's band coming back in January.
Misfit
Yeah.
Youth, is that their
I can't
name?
wait. I'm
Misfit.
definitely going to
Now
that
she
one.
saw them last time.
I
and
did, and I became
tell-
a huge fan.
You loved
Really?
it. You
Yes.
loved
I
it.
missed
Huge
that. I was out of
fan.
town.
She danced.
I'll be back. Don't worry. 'Cause I'm
She-
gonna definitely have to make sure to be.
What I like
at that
about
one.
that band and like him and them and all did, and we need to push this probably. They're like the second to the last weekend of January. I don't remember the exact date, but I think the weekend before Dylan's band. But people dress up like the 80s with
I know.
even you guys did.
Yeah,
with the
I
glasses,
definitely did.
with
Did y'all
the
have
big-
on hot pink eyeshadow?
And
and
the
stuff?
No, but I probably need to bring my makeup
But
game
they
into it
have
this
saw a
time.
Yeah,
lot
the
of
blue
people-
mascara.
saw
I
a
need
lot
to
of
bring my
peace
makeup game
sign
into
shirts and leg warmers and people,
Mhm.
and everybody was up front
My
dancing
my
all
big
the time.
earrings. And,
So fun.
And then
Yeah.
Barbie will get up and sing some Earth, Wind, and Fire.
So
I
you
love
need to
that.
promote that as an 80s party, Daryl.
Yeah,
That would be really fun.
definitely.
yes,
Yeah.
80s party.
Yeah.
I will be there.
80s party.
Because-
No
I'm
roller
gonna get-
skates, though. No roller skates. Okay, y'all.
No roller
no.
We've already
It's
said we
fine.
can't
I will
stand
fall
on our
my
feet
butt,
very good.
so don't worry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm gonna talk my coworker / bestie, Crystal. I'm talking her into it because she's the same way. Would love the exact.
Oh,
Yeah, and this
fun.
time it's on a Saturday night, so it'll be easier for y'all.
Yes.
It won't be
Yeah.
after work.
Yeah. So
and all that.
question for her because she would ask this question. She's got 2 kids.
Yeah.
Recommend or not recommend for that?
Ages was ages.
12, I believe. And
Well, the cool thing about our
10?
place is people can bring kids. It's fine.
Yeah.
well, that's what I was.
I always say you can bring
that's
your
what I
kids, just don't forget you're at a bar.
Right.
There may be a football game on or somebody sitting beside you that,
Might use the language.
may use a language word. I mean, we don't promote it, but
Right.
Because like I said, when we went, my mom and my who doesn't usually get out very much and enjoyed herself thoroughly, and my daughter
Yeah.
came, my 15-year-old daughter, and it was nice. It
Yeah.
was
Oh,
just-
yeah. I mean, we don't. Like she said. I mean, you can't help it. Sometimes you're gonna have
Yeah.
some.
but it's not like
Cameron's Garage is a
18-year-old
is a restaurant and bar, but
Right.
definitely not a bar. We say more
Right.
like a
right.
sports bar, but absolutely, there's no
The
age limit
atmosphere
on
was
it.
not like a bar.
Well,
Yeah.
I like to say this: it's not a nightclub.
That that is a very
It's
good.
not a
definition.
nightclub.
It's not
you
a
know.
nightclub. Yeah.
We don't promote it as a nightclub because nightclubs are strictly about that. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
21 plus partying, blah 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 blah. Ours is more about a place to go for everyone
Yes.
that does have alcohol if you're an adult.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
If you're over 21
Right,
and
yeah.
we do ID,
Yeah.
I had a,
Oh,
a friend
we absolutely
in there
ID.
last weekend, and he said, my son left his ID, and I said, even though I know your son is old enough, your son cannot drink without his ID. I'm
Yes.
sorry,
That
we
is the
don't
way to do
promote
it.
that, and we're old, so we
Yeah.
start early and we go to bed early. So our
Yeah.
crowd's an older crowd.
Yeah.
We're definitely not the happening place to be at midnight
Like
because
the
we're
late
all
night.
going to bed at
Yeah.
midnight. So we're the
Well, I mean, at a certain point, at a certain time of day, not the best things happen.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
My
towards
grandmother
that
told me
time.
that nothing good happens after midnight.
all of our grandparents said it, and now many years later,
I say it
No.
too.
Still say
I
Yeah.
say it to everybody else,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What are you saying, Daryl? I remember when you." And I'm like, "Yeah, but that was a long time ago."
That was only
But do you remember when you used to
Get
just
older.
stay up all night and
Oh,
like
yeah.
go to work on 2 hours sleep and it never
Yes.
affected you?
Yeah, I do, but I
Yes.
can't now.
If I stay out and have a drink at night,
Oh yeah, I'm
yeah, the next whole day's ruined.
my back's hurting, my head's hurting. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Our
Yeah.
friends Blake and Mindy said that we met them briefly last night. Ran up there to grab some stuff out of the office, and they were sitting there having a beer. he's like, I'm good, 3, 4, 5, 6 beers, y'all. And he's like, but if I don't go to bed by midnight, I'm in trouble the next day. Like it ruins my whole day.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, mine too, because I'm an early riser when I'm not out and about, so it really messes up my entire schedule for the rest of the week. So
yeah, you can't make up Miss Sleep. Like you
so
can't make it up.
everybody's like, "Well, you can just sleep tomorrow," and I'm like, "It doesn't work that way, unfortunately."
Yeah.
I
No,
wish it did.
right.
It's like you wish you could walk in a vending machine and grab you about 4 hours of sleep and walk out, but that's
Right.
not the way it works.
That's
So
not
Yeah,
how
it
works.
doesn't
your,
work that
your
way.
body
yeah.
don't catch
Yeah.
up like that.
Yeah, your body really doesn't catch up
But-
at all.
Back to Cypress Point, and
Well, tell him about. I'll say this: when I came to
Yeah,
see
go
the
ahead.
band, he took me through a tour because I hadn't
Yeah,
been
yeah,
like in the
right.
gift shop and
Oh, yeah. grocery
know,
store, the meat market, the gift shop, the tavern, the buffet
you got to go
area.
check that stuff out. I
And
mean,
then we have a first class steakhouse, and then we have the Steakhouse Tavern, which has live music Wednesday through Saturday as well.
Like
Or-
acoustics.
Right, acoustic
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah.
Perfect for that dinner crowd if that's what you're looking for. Date night stuff is also, that's what I love about that place, is you want to take somebody on a date and you don't want music. You can just go next door to the steakhouse. There is no music, and it's quaint, and you're alone,
yeah,
and it's
More of an intimate setting.
Right.
Yeah.
that's nice.
But then, as many people do, depending on who those people are, they walk next door and bam, it's wide open. So
Yeah.
they go have dinner, and they stop in the tavern.
Because like we met a couple there and talked to for a minute, and then like about 20, 30 minutes later, they were out there listening to
Yeah.
the band, after that. So I
And
mean,
not everybody does that,
yeah,
but that's okay.
but
We
you
have
can.
something for everybody.
For everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
And I hate going to malls, and like shopping is not my thing.
Right.
So, but I try to support local. Well, you can run in there really quick and grab a birthday gift. So we forgot a birthday of a friend, and we were all meeting up there one day. So all of the girls jump up and we go running in there, and we got like this whole bag of stuff. So we got a bag, like a beach bag, because it was summertime. We got necklaces. We got her a candle.
Wow.
She didn't even know we forgot. You know what I'm saying? Got her some earrings.
There you go. Nice stuff. That's all she's got.
And like she says, supporting local, because Cypress Point is not right there, say around Dogwood or whatever,
Right.
So, but all those people out there that live in those neighborhoods all throughout the end of District 2 and then over towards Pisgah as well, they come shop there. I mean, it's convenient. They're
Mhm.
going to get real meat versus whatever they're selling down the road. And they're going to get real stuff that you need to cook for families. You got a bakery in there. You got who doesn't want a good fresh steak? I mean, something's
Exactly.
wrong with somebody if they don't.
Right.
I mean, fresh vegetables, etc. But then that store, Kelly and them have jewelry. They have, we have
Candles on the
Turning
candle.
Point USA merchandise
Hey, there
now.
you
We
go.
have all kind of stuff. So, and
Yeah.
then of course we have our swag.
Yep.
Who would be calling me in the middle of this? I usually,
Like we're on a show.
we're live.
We're
You
like,
It's my
must not be in the
It's my
know.
friend from New Orleans. If we had a thing, I would
Tell him,
just
shame
plug
him,
him in
shame
and
him.
go,
Say you were
I
supposed
thought
to be
you were
watching.
fishing. He's one of those guys that, he would pretty much go fishing 24 hours a day if he didn't have to work.
really?
Right.
Even
So,
when it's cold?
man,
Yeah.
that slows him down a little bit.
I like to fish, but
I can't do
Not
any
during
of
this
that
point
type
in
stuff
time,
in the
dude.
cold. Now Kelly does deer hunt.
I do deer hunt. But I'm a bougie deer hunter too. I love to go sit in a good deer stand because nobody can talk to me.
Yeah.
So, I always say about our animals, they're the best employees we have because they don't call in and they don't talk back.
There you go.
Well,
It's just like a good dog.
yeah,
actually.
yeah. The deer hunting is so fun because I do hunt on the property there because we have some acreage. But I will say Saturday I made sure there was a propane bottle in the deer stand with me, and I did turn it on. And then I got
Have
really
to.
warm and nestled in there, and I started getting sleepy, so I had to turn it off. And so it finally got dark on me. Of course, I picked to go to this stand, no deer. All the deer were at the other stand. So I'm sure
course.
somebody told them I was coming, but it's fine. It's fine.
Well, you've already killed a deer this year, haven't you?
I have. I did shoot a
There you
deer this year
go.
already.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Yes, I like to hunt. I like to fish too, but I'm not as patient on the fishing thing. Like if
I'm not either.
we're doing good, we took a trip 4, 5, 6 years ago down to outside of Louisiana. I don't even remember the town now, but with Ashley Jones, and we went bow fishing. The problem with bow fishing is like that nightclub life. You have to go like at midnight, and so
Oh,
they light the
gosh.
water up all around the boat, and you're shooting bows to fish.
Right.
Wow.
It's
That's an
super
experience.
fun when you do it. Yeah, you can listen to music and hang
Yeah.
out and have a beer on the boat. Like it's not like you got to be quiet.
But you got to be late.
Yeah, it's
No.
super late, and so
Right.
at like 1:30, I tapped. I'm like, I'm out, y'all. Like I'm tired. It's cold. I'm just not a cold late night person. It's just not
No.
my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing I definitely want to throw out there, because it's that time of the year, we, Cypress Point, and any business that Kelly's been associated with, do a lot as far as we're always doing benefits especially for kids and really everything, actually. A lot of stuff with Ducks Unlimited. I know we have a program, a Christmas program where they're giving for the 5th squad right now, which is a veterans,
Okay.
toys for, children and all that.
We haven't had a great
Wow.
turnout for that either. I need to go buy toys tomorrow. I just
Yeah.
thought about that.
Well,
but-
we have a drop off.
yeah, we have a box
We
for
have a
people to drop
drop-off.
toys off there.
Okay.
And
Well, everybody pay attention. Dropbox.
at
toys.
Cypress Point in the general store.
Yeah, those are going
Just
to
like
families
like
that don't have
like
things.
box toys
Mhm.
drop off.
Mhm.
Just going to families that don't have anything.
Right.
I love
which
that.
That's my favorite time of the year to be able to give back, because not everybody can give back a lot, but that's not the point.
Right.
I mean,
right.
anything.
I was going to say anything because I mean,
there are unfortunate people who cannot buy one toy for
Yeah.
their family. So
right.
not even one. So, there's that. I usually just stop by Dollar General and get some toys and just drop them off somewhere, one
Yeah.
of those boxes.
Wow.
I did find a cute little Highland cow in the store. I was trying to think of what it
Oh,
was
cute.
yesterday.
Oh,
We
those.
had stuffed animals in there that the kids buy a lot on the field trip. So I grabbed a couple of those and said, I'll just buy them from here and throw them in the box because I wanted stuff in the box. But I think
Yeah.
next year our big push is going to be over the years, I've spent a lot of time on hunting charities and some I love. We did one this year where they buy wheelchairs for handicapped kids that actually have tracks on them where they can go hunt.
Wow.
And so that's a great
that
experience
is
for 'em.
cool.
It is a great
That was
experience.
with a friend of mine, Brent Shorter, that does that. And there's a lot of guys involved in that, a lot of great people in the area. And I think they bought a lot of wheelchairs, but we had a lot of fun there. But we're going to do an event this year, I think, with Grab You One, and they're going to build a house for a veteran and
wow.
then give to a kid that needs some medical treatment. So that's going to kind of shift my focus this year. We'll always be involved with Ducks Unlimited and some of the whitetail stuff and Turkey Federation. We like hunting a lot, and I know that those organizations give back
Yeah.
recently.
And of course,
Yeah.
Jimmy always does his thing every year, Jimmy Nichols,
Mhm.
obviously.
Sure.
Yeah.
And with the Grab You One snake, I
Yeah,
don't know who
I
wants
can't.
to grab
They have a
snake.
snake grabbing rodeo in the
Yeah,
summertime.
every
yeah.
summer in June, usually. But I'm not into the whole
Yeah,
grabbing a snake thing.
I won't participate in that part of it.
No.
I'll help raise
I'm
some money
like, no,
for
you can have,
I'll help
I'm
raise
not a
money for
snake
kids and
person.
veterans, but I'm not grabbing snakes.
I will
Yeah.
absolutely help raise money
There you
for
go.
people that need
Be
it.
on the outside,
But
but
Yeah.
not.
I
Yeah.
will absolutely not grab a snake. And
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can
care
grab
what,
your own snakes,
I-
Jimmy.
I
Yeah,
don't care what kind of snake it is, Jimmy. No, I don't care.
yeah.
They're like, oh, that's not poisonous.
He won't
I'm
bite
like,
you.
I don't care.
Well, let me just say that Mo went with Brent, who used to be involved in that, just had kids and had to
Mhm.
focus more at home a little bit, and he has a business, a few businesses, but Mo dug snake teeth out of his hand for a while, and I think Jennifer can say how ridiculous we were. Like, you're an idiot. Like, I mean, snake teeth were like literally being pulled out of his hands.
See, I'm
So
just
they may not be poisonous,
right.
but let me
But
assure
they
you,
still
they bite.
can bite,
Yes,
right.
they do bite.
Yeah.
They just may not be
No, I'm
poisonous.
good. I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
I mean, no one that I'm aware of really wants to get bitten. I mean, I'll put it to you this way: I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
I'm good with that.
I
I can
am
go my whole life
zero
without getting
interest
Well,
bitten
and
by
then
a
my
snake.
luck is like, who tells you which snake's what? You know, like,
Yeah.
oh, that one's not poisonous. Oh, okay. Well, my snake skills are not up to par, so I'll just
Right.
sit that one
If
out.
if anything looks like a snake outside, I'm running the other way.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I don't care.
I have no interest in a snake being
No,
close to
good.
me. Being
I know
close
people
at
that
all.
keep them, and I'm just like, I would not have that thing in my house.
No.
But, you know, I mean, you do you. I'm not sleeping over there. Though.
Oh.
So I'm not big on, I mean, like rodents or
Mm.
animals like that. I like dogs and horses and
Yeah,
and
yeah. I'm not real
everything. And
big on it.
even deer, I love deer and I respect them. Even though I hunt them,
Yeah.
I harvest them. Like I
Right.
would never just shoot a deer for no reason.
Right. Right.
No.
But last night we were leaving the property and went to close our gate. So going to the back where the banquet hall is, we have a lot of lodging back there. Where rooms where people stay, and I noticed some of the lights were on at the lodge. So I was going to ease up on the porch and turn the lights on. Well, I got about halfway to the walkway of the porch of the main lodge, and there was a possum there. Possums are like not my thing. Like raccoons, I feel like are kind of cute. Armadillos, you kind of feel sorry for them. Possums just look mean.
Yes.
And they're just nasty.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I
Nasty.
mean, I have a story. My grandparents, when they had their house in Richland, and it was an old house. We ended up actually living there for a little bit when they were not there, and there was literally a mean possum that just because there was like this little entryway that kind of went like this and it was very covered, and at night you couldn't see. And I mean, so my grandmother, when she was there just before she left, I mean, it tried to bite her legs and stuff like that. So I would be taking a flashlight going up there, like, better not be over here. So yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah,
And so many people love them, and I understand like they kill rodents and they kill spiders and bugs and
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't love them.
But I
though.
don't
love
want
them
them
either.
right at me though.
Yeah, no.
That's-
So I basically did not turn the lights off at the lodge. They got left on, or Mo went and turned them off, but I wasn't
Yeah.
turning them off. I mean,
Well, I mean,
I'm
I-
sorry.
I
Yeah.
opened my door at a cabin that I used to live in Madison County and wasn't paying attention. It was nighttime, you know. Opened the door and tripped over a possum, and he came at me like,
yeah. Like,
and I'm like,
no,
ever since
no.
then, I was like, you know what? Stay away from me.
Stay
I
away.
throw a rock at him. Get out. Get
yeah,
out of
they're
here.
they're
Yeah.
not the nicest. So
No.
No. And
Not a
they're
possum
they're
lover.
gross. Though they really are. Let's just be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like them.
You know, people, when I was out in California, people would say, "Oh yeah, down in Mississippi, y'all eat possum." I'm like, I don't eat any
I don't eat
possum.
I don't either.
I said,
I don't eat possum. I don't eat squirrel.
I don't know.
I don't eat.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but it wasn't me. Okay.
Yeah, deer and fish are about where I draw the line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
there you
good
go.
fresh white perch or deer. I'm good with that.
and I'm also not real big personally, which whatever floats anybody's boat is fine with me. I'm just not gamey stuff.
Oh, really?
Gamey stuff has a weird taste to me.
Really?
I love venison. Oh, I would
Yeah.
eat.
That's not super gamey though.
Yeah.
So
It's
we've
not.
got some stuff that we sell that's like wild game. It's supposed to pull some of that out of there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I
Well,
haven't tried it. I kind of wonder.
there was
Now, I'm not big on like our lamb pops. Everybody loves, but there's something where I can't get past the smell. Have you eaten them?
I do like them, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So like I don't know why. I mean, it's our number one selling thing, and everybody loves
Oh,
it.
I mean, they are by far the number one. Our lamb pops.
I just can't. I don't know.
I mean, they're just shaped awesome. They just taste great.
Zach Bridges eats lamb pops every single time he sings out
Clayton
there.
Pell comes there twice a week just
Just
for
for
that
lamb
reason.
pops. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
but yes, and they're good, and they're good for you. Lamb meat is obviously,
There you
Yeah.
go.
but there's a little smell, but it I still like them though.
Yeah.
I still
I've
like
been on
them.
this ribeye kick lately, and I usually eat fillets all the time. I've been eating ribeyes like crazy out there for
Well,
whatever
you
reason.
know, it's been said by a lot of people that ribeye kind of has because of the fat, has a little bit better.
Better flavoring.
Yeah.
So we got a ribeye sandwich. I haven't had that yet, but
Oh.
everybody loves a ribeye sandwich. It's like our best
Oh.
lunch selling.
Yeah, and the deal of
Sounds
it. I
good.
mean, you're
Yeah.
getting basically a full steak. It's just in a sandwich version, but it's a full ribeye steak with your fries or whatever on the side, and for $18. I mean, you know,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
nowadays that's
That's a
unheard
big
of.
steak.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even go to a chain restaurant and get a steak for less than.
No, and it
We went
wouldn't
the other
taste
day,
as good. I'm
2
sure.
meals of chicken tenders and 2 drinks, $38.
It's
Gosh.
unreal, y'all.
I mean, what happened to Wendy's like 99-cent menu? Did I miss
I know.
that?
Yeah.
Those days are gone.
They're gone.
I
I
think
mean,
they're
you
gone.
can go to McDonald's and
Mm.
spend $14.99 like that. I'm
Mm.
talking about for one person.
Yeah. So you know,
Me.
Taylor and I, our Taylor that works with us,
Yeah.
we love McDonald's Diet Cokes and fries. But
Well, their Cokes, their Dr. Pepper, and their Diet Cokes taste different than anywhere.
Yeah,
Anybody
it
else's,
actually is.
yes.
It is different.
It's something
They
to do
are
with
so
the
good.
syrup. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
they actually.
I
do.
love their Dr. Pepper there.
yeah,
too.
well, we get 2 large Diet Cokes and 2 large fries. And the other day, I think I handed the lady a 10 and it wasn't enough. She was like, "No, man." I was like, "Good night. What did I
I
order?"
know it is crazy. It
Yeah.
is.
I mean, yeah, I you know,
Speaking of, I'm probably going to go by there and get one before I leave tonight. But yeah,
but yes, it is one of those type deals. So, but in a nutshell, with the Christmas season, it's so wild now, and I know everybody says, "Oh, you're just getting older." I don't know. It just seems like in the last 5 years' time, it's just going so fast.
It does happen really quick.
It's just like, and yes, they say the Earth may be spinning a little bit faster, whatever
well,
the
time,
reason
time
is.
still is time, though. It's
Right.
same time.
But we'll
You know
see.
what I wonder? Like my grandmother, my great grandmother, they worked full-time jobs, or my grandmother did, and she had 5 kids. But she came home and like cooked every single thing we ate, wrapped every single Christmas present, bought every single Christmas.
Put up all the food.
Yeah, there was
in the
no
cabinets,
stuff getting shipped to your door.
washed all the
Right.
clothes.
Yeah, yeah. And I consider myself to not be a lazy person, but I don't know how she did it.
I think about it all the time because I was raised by my grandparents, and my granddad died early on. So literally, I was raised by my grandmother after 12. So, and I can't remember how we did it, but we did it.
It is
Just-
crazy.
I mean,
my grandmother cut a whole chicken up
oh, they did
and fried
everything
it,
by hand. Yeah.
and did butter beans and creamed corn
every night.
every night. Yeah,
Every night.
every night.
Hmm.
And I was complaining earlier about coming home and like not wanting to make chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, but every single night, it didn't matter what. My grandmother it was a full blown. I would sometimes go, it's just me and you, right? She said, yeah, but we're going to eat right.
And you took it for granted, didn't you? You took it for granted.
For a while.
Yeah,
until you get older.
Yeah. When you're young, you're like, and my kid, I think, because she has lived in such a fast-paced life with Tire Depot,
But things are different now too. It's like everything's.
and when she was younger, she cheered and she was in basketball, so we ran a lot after work. So I think she kind of always had to appreciate a home cooked meal because maybe she didn't get them as often as kids who went straight home from school and didn't play sports and stuff. But now, like, that's her favorite thing. And she's like, can we just have like a family dinner tonight? And so my mom and I cooked mashed potatoes and gravy and butter beans and fried pork chops and cornbread the other night.
Mm.
And I mean,
That sounds good.
yeah, she looked like she hadn't eaten in 3 days. I mean, Molly's over there like just piling it
I
in.
mean, I'll be honest. I probably would have been doing the same thing.
yeah,
but,
yeah.
because we all are in such a hurry now. I mean, I know I don't eat right. I mean, it's whenever you do all the type things that pretty much everybody does now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
Yeah.
It's just the way the world is.
And
now.
it's what have you done for me in the last 5 minutes type of.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's
Very
Yeah.
entitled. Very. I mean, it
and
does.
not everybody's
produce a lot
like
of
that, and even the people that aren't entitled, they still have to be going wide open.
Right.
It's just the pace of the world.
It absolutely.
Yeah, I
is.
remember we used to eat out once a week if we were lucky. My
Yeah,
dad would
that's
take
the
us to
same.
eat.
Same with me.
And I mean, never. This sweet little girl was in the steakhouse last week. She had to be like 6 years old. Her mom and her dad and older brother walk in and they sit down. And it was kind of quiet. So I walked over and greeted them and made sure they were getting taken care of because we had a party in the back that everybody was helping with. And the dad said, "Hey, can you bring us a kids menu?" And I said, "Yes, I'll be right back. I'm sorry about that. Normally I'm not the hostess that seats people." And she said, "I don't need a kids menu. I'm going to have steak, medium, with mashed potatoes and macaroni. And her
Wow.
mom turned around and said, "Oh, you are?" She said, "Do you have a job?" And the little girl said, "No, but you do." And so I was thinking,
No, but you do.
I think when I was that kid's age, we would get to eat a steak like on our birthday or something.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you know, like it was probably sirloin. Like I don't ever remember ordering a fillet until I was in my adult life
Yeah,
with my
me
parents
either.
where I could afford it.
Me either. Never in
Yeah,
my life
yeah.
until, obviously when I was in my 30s or something.
Yeah, and I sure didn't get like crab meat and
No.
Parmesan cream topping like we see kids come in now and get. You know,
No,
Must
we
be
got
nice.
like Bonanza or we
Western sizzling.
got Western sizzling, and that was a sirloin.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a sirloin, 100%. Yeah,
But back then I will say I loved that place back then.
yeah. Western
I mean,
sizzling, you can't
yeah.
beat it.
because
Can't
it
beat it.
was back then, just to be able to eat a steak, you were like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like a family deal.
Yeah.
Everybody went out, got your steak,
Yeah.
either a baked potato and French fries, got your little salad. And back then, there wasn't
Banana pudding.
150 dressings. There was Thousand Island, ranch, Italian, French, and maybe a couple more, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
Thousand Islands around anymore, is it?
I believe so, but it's not very popular.
In
but
restaurants
Or like
anything?
remoulade, something like that.
But they didn't have all that back then.
Yeah,
it
we
was-
have come back. I
it
like
Well, you
was
said
come back.
Western sizzling.
Comeback's been around.
And I'm a banana pudding connoisseur. Like I'm kind of a snob when it comes
Yeah.
to banana pudding, but their banana pudding was so good that we had gone before with my parents, the buffet, and we get to go in again. And my mom sits there and she's like, "Okay, you have to eat one full plate before you go over there and get banana pudding." Because I would sit there and get like 4 or 5 servings of banana pudding and fill up. So
That's what you would eat. just
that's
banana
yeah. And then I wouldn't want to eat anything else.
Hey, but when you're young, you can get away with that.
I know, but
And
it was so good. I'm
also,
just
when
saying.
you're young, you can get away with those calories.
Yeah, you really can.
and that
It's
sugar
not fair.
and that sugar intake.
You didn't need it, but you can get away
you
with
didn't
it.
need it, but you could get away with it. So I do know that there's I just want to mention, because Mr. Ullman and all them, I know they have something going on tomorrow night over at the lodge. So if you're in Rankin County,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Well, we won't
that'll
talk
be-
politics, but it is the Republican Party.
it is the party.
Um,
It's Republican Party.
Yes,
It's
the
a party.
Republican, the Republicans Party's party. Yeah, and I went to the Rankin
Women's.
County Women's Republican Christmas party last week, and boy, that was really fun. We had a good time. They inducted the new president in, and then Miss Sweet Evelyn Copeland, that was the president,
Right.
was going out, and she was so fun. We had so much fun. Tomorrow night, I'm supposed to be in 2 different parties. I'm going to try to make an appearance at both. I'm going to go tomorrow and make sure that whatever I have, that I'm not contagious. So I'm not toting this around to give it. Say sorry. I hope we got our distance where I didn't get y'all sick.
Yeah.
But confirming that I'm not sick, I will attend both parties at some point tomorrow.
Thank goodness my mother did pass along very, very good immune system. So
I
think I'll be okay.
really went 3 or 4 years not being sick. This year, it has really kicked my butt. Like it really has. And I'm not sure if it's just my body being tired.
It's
It could.
probably that.
It
And
could.
probably lack of exercising like I should be doing.
I'm guilty of that.
So, I'm not going to do the all lose weight thing, New Year's resolution, because that never works. I'm
Mhm.
going to do
just
the,
either do it or don't do it.
yeah,
It's
I'm going
not-
to do the, I'll start exercising January
There you
2nd, because we're going to have cabbage and black eyed peas and all those fun things on January 1st. But
Yeah, I
That's
don't know
right.
why people still do the New Year's resolution unless they're real serious about
well,
it.
gyms, I mean, that's their number one month is January, where January is slow
yes.
in most of our businesses. I think
I was about to say
Yeah.
every other business is horrible in January.
everybody signs that 1-year contract, for the gym in January. And
Yeah.
we used to kind of laugh about that in the gym when we were in the gym. We're like, here comes all the January people, with their New Year's resolution, can't get in the gym at all at 5:00, the month of
Heck.
January in the afternoon, never go to the gym. So we'd get up and go like early mornings, midday at lunch or whatever. And then by mid-February, boy, you're good to go. They're all faded out and the
That's
resolution's over.
Well,
That's
that's
sad.
because from Thanksgiving all the way to January 1st, they all eating
Mhm.
and they eating good for
Yes.
that. So they then January rolls around and they're like, oh no, we got to lose all this weight. But it doesn't
Mhm.
work that way. You got to stick with it just like anything else. It
Right.
just doesn't work that way. Of course, now they have a shot for everything. So
Yeah. If you want to take
I don't know about all that. That's
Oh,
what,
weight loss shot. You're
yeah, I'm
saying?
just saying that's way out of my.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of scared to put anything in. I feel like we're putting enough in our body.
I do too. I don't know anything
I mean,
about it much.
I believe anything that you're drinking or eating, if it's not all natural, and is all natural, like in the grocery store, is really all natural.
No.
Yeah, we never know.
Yeah, how do you determine that? So I feel like I'm putting enough in my body, and I take Prilosec because I'm old, and I take this, Claritin in the mornings because I'm old, and so I don't feel like I need to add anything additionally. I'm sure that the diabetic part of that it has helped a lot of people.
Probably so.
Lower those levels and people. I've got friends that are doctors that feel
Yeah.
different ways about it.
I do too. Actually, one of ours is the same friend.
Yeah, and
But look, hey, I'm not whatever floats your boat.
yeah, whatever works for you.
Whatever
yeah,
works
not
for
my
you.
not my place to judge
But
you.
and I'm
By all
far from a
means.
doctor, and that's far from my specialty.
Depends on how much weight I gain this December.
Yeah.
I may go on the shot too.
Yeah, I'm never gonna say never.
Yeah, never,
okay?
never say never.
Never
Boy,
say
As
never.
my kid taught me about never say never.
No, never say never.
Never say never.
So wrapping this up, yeah, and you've kind of already brought up some of the things, but looking forward in 2026, I'll say my part. We plan on bringing more music that's never been there before.
That's definitely the goal. Yeah.
And we plan on bringing great music and entertainment to everybody in Rankin County, and everyone is welcome there. Period.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back.
And,
I'm really excited.
And then on all the other stuff, because there is a lot.
Oh, we're planning. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
so we've
still
got
planning.
breakfast with Santa this Saturday.
I was just getting ready to talk about that.
And then we have a safari Santa thing the following weekend. We're going to do a Mardi Gras masquerade ball this year.
Oh,
so we're planning some different events.
We have to do the Mardi Gras.
How does the
masquerade.
breakfast with Santa thing work?
So we used to do like cookies with Santa where the kids would come in and make cookies, and you kind of lose their attention span on that. So basically we have a breakfast buffet that goes out, and we have a Santa there that they get to sit and talk to and take pictures with and all that. And then they have a breakfast buffet. And we have a kids buffet so they can go make their own little plates and feel like they're part of it. And then we also have, brunch in the tavern on Saturdays now. So with mimosas and Bloody Mary. So
and very specific, fantastic dishes,
Yeah. Shrimp and grits, eggs Benedict, some fun things, but it kind of goes back to that. There's something for everybody to do.
Yeah. And then the Santa Safari is the next weekend.
So Santa will be on the wagons with the kid riding through the safari. And they'll be able to take pictures. And I think the plan is they'll go back for hot cocoa and actually it's physical where he'll sit and they'll be able to, sit in his lap and take pictures.
Nice.
So,
because, as we all get older, Christmas is about the kids. I mean, it just is.
100%.
It's 100% about the kids. You cannot pay any amount of money for the kind of smiles that you see when kids are around Santa. You can't buy that kind of.
Oh yes.
You can't buy that kind of feeling.
Right.
Now I can remember the first time that I can't really remember it a little bit. The first time I was going to go sit in Santa Claus's lap, I cried the whole damn time.
Oh wow.
But then the next time was totally different. I don't know what happened that first time. I was too young to really remember. But then after that, we all look forward to it, obviously.
Yeah, my first picture with Molly, I think we went to Bass Pro and Pearl, and I think I had to sit in Santa's lap, and she sat in my lap in order for her not to scream, believe me.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, when you're super young, it's just, you're not used to anybody else, not just Santa Claus. Nobody.
And Santa has a big white beard and a big hat.
I mean,
you just don't know how to process that.
You're like, I'm not.
Maybe friendly and all, but I don't know you.
Yeah. Who are you? What are you doing? Yeah.
Right. Why are my parents over there and I'm over here?
But it's all about the kids, it really is. That's the great thing about the season.
I do love it. I love Christmas.
So if any of y'all are looking for me, which I know y'all already know, because believe me, I'll let y'all know online. I'm always at Cypress Point or in front of a microphone. So I'm really easy to find.
Yeah.
True.
You got such a good,
Real
easy life.
Easy to find.
Yeah.
Listen, life is not supposed to be easy, but it's also supposed to be fun. That's the way I
Yes.
look
It is
at
pretty
it.
fun. Your job's
And,
probably
and
pretty
our
fun.
life is fun, and it's all of ours.
So we are wanting to remind everybody this is the last episode for the year. So we will see y'all in 2026. I believe it's January 5th, the first Monday. Yes. And so we just want to say, Merry Christmas and have a happy new year. We would just want you guys to be safe, and we appreciate everyone that tunes in and watches and reaches out to us, and we just fully appreciate y'all and your support. So
Absolutely.
you know
And just know that you will see me still through the holidays on my morning show. But on the D and K, which is Daryl and Kim, we will be back after. Well, it'll be 2026.
it'll be so we will see y'all in the new year.
So I love that last thing there because I try to do that personally myself every year. When you go from having a big family and not really having a basic family because of due to death, etc., all that, you have to remember the reason for the season.
That's right.
That's the most important.
We always need
part.
to think about that. And because there is a purpose and there's a reason why we enjoy like seeing the smile on kids' faces with Santa, but Santa does actually help reinforce that giving spirit. So,
Sure.
because God gave us Jesus, his son, as a gift for everybody. It's a free gift, and you just have to accept it.
Amen.
That's it. We thank Kelly Cameron for coming out and
Thank
hanging
y'all for
out with
having
us.
me. Thank y'all for having me.
It's great.
And you guys always come out, support us at Cypress Point. You can find us anywhere on Facebook at Cypress Point MS, Instagram. You can find them TikTok, and of course cypresspointms.com. So enjoy your season with us.
Yes,
We'll
exactly.
be there.
And we will be back. And we appreciate you guys. Happy
Thank
New
y'all.
Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Merry
Thank y'all
Christmas,
again for having me.
y'all. I'll see you.